Here we are. Let's see who's going to come hang out with us. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, squared away. I got to share my page out real quick. How are you? Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? Boop, boop. Please share if you would like to be considered for a free card. Cards, I should probably get some cards out. How are you? Tuesday. Hope y'all having a wonderful day today. I'm having a wonderful day today. I'm up and dressed and only noon. Who would have thunk it? That looks like it's out of whack. It's weird because that's my eyebrow. I'm going to be Sharon. Why do you have two different pictures? Are there two different Sharon Taylor? That's weird. How are y'all doing? Come on in. Share out if you'd like to be considered. Just taking a moment. That is weird, isn't it? Hi, Miss Hope. How are you? How are you doing today? It is an absolutely gorgeous day here today. Yesterday was altering. It was 101 degrees yesterday. Today, it's about 80 something. I'm incredibly hungry. I just really totally slipped my mind. So if you hear my stomach things, mind your business. Anywho, I'm joking, right? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I hope y'all are. How are you, my darling? That means that you've been following me for more than a year and that you're coming up on your. It's probably been at least 2 years, Miss Hope. I think. I don't recall exactly, but I know it's been a minute. So take a moment to share out. I appreciate you. Okay. We are going. My Brenda. Woohoo! Yay! Thank you. Thank you. I have some cards to use. We have the here we have the option of the romance angels. We can use those. Oh man, let me eat this one piece of chocolate real quick. Maybe my stomach won't growl. Those. Oracle of the Fairies today. That's what I was pulled to. Mm. Like, honestly, delicious. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Tuesday. Now, if you would like a guaranteed reading, which is going to be more than one card. Okay, how are you, my darling? If you would like a guaranteed reading of more than one card, the minimum $, please feel free to do that. Since this is my full-time profession, this is how I make it. I have been doing a lot of free readings lately, so that is reflected. I guess I got to get caught up. The month where I actually have to work. Oy. Misty, how are you doing? Hi, Linda. Okay, so haven't used this stick very much. It's really pretty. Let's see, we've got the artwork here. Really beautiful deck. Lovely. So let's get these good and shuffled. And if you have made a donation, hello, my darling. Hello. You're welcome. I saw it and I about you. And I don't know if you've tried the 55515 code. Did you try that one yet? I'm using it. I went to jail. Story, I don't care. I'll tell you the story. I don't care. I'm not I don't have secrets. I went on a date. I met a guy on a dating app, and he asked me to go shoot some pool with him, which I love to shoot pool. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, well, I'm going to a bar to shoot pool. I guess I should have a beer, right? Because I don't really drink because I'm allergic to alcohol. So I decided I would have a beer, and I took my Benadryl that I have to take in order to drink alcohol. And I went out and met this guy and played pool with him. And we played pool at one bar that closed very early, and I had a beer there. And then we went across the street to a different bar, and I played one game of pool there, and I had a beer. And when I got in my car to leave, now mind you, this was over the course of like maybe 2.5 hours. Because we were just playing pool. And I wasn't drinking to get drunk because I don't like to be drunk. I was just doing it for the social aspect, right? So anyway, I leave the second bar, and I'm probably a half a mile from my house altogether, right in town. And I go 2 blocks and turn. And I noticed as soon as I left the bar that I had 2 cars behind me. And I was like, well, that's weird because it's midnight. 2 blocks and turn. And I got pulled over by these cars behind me. These cops were following me from the bar. Side note, I just moved to South Dakota 2 months ago. And I still have my Texas plates because I literally just renewed my registration like in March. So I wasn't going to change my registration right away. Anyways, here I am driving around midnight, Sturgis, South Dakota with Texas plates. So I get pulled over. And supposedly, you know how it works when cops are trying to entrap you. Supposedly, I had a light bulb out on my license plate. And I was like, I was not aware of that. And they're like, oh, you smell like beer if you've been drinking. And they literally watched me leave the bar. I was like, yes, I had a beer at the bar because I was on a date. So I tell them, what happened. And he's like, well, you need to do a breathalyzer. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm not drunk. I've literally had 2 beers over the last 2.5 hours, and I'm absolutely sober. And they were like, well, are you refusing the breathalyzer? Then you have to do the field sobriety test. And I was like, whatever's going to get me home, because my daughter is home, whatever's going to get me home. And so I get out to do the field sobriety test, and I do the pen follow thing, and I do the 9 steps back and forth. And then he tells me that I need to put my hands down by my sides and balance 1 foot 6 inches above the ground for 30 seconds, counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And first of all, that's very slow for counting Mississippis. And I said, I'm sorry, sir. I said, but I can't do that even on a good day. I was like, I've had back surgery and I don't have very good balance. And he's like, I asked you if you had any health problems. And I was like, I don't consider it a health problem because I've had back surgery. And he's like, well, as far as I'm concerned, you failed your field sobriety test and I'm going to arrest you for DUI. I was so freaking mad. Because I'm like, dude, I got to get home. My daughter's expecting me. I told her to be home at midnight. I left the bar at 11:56. Like, I'm trying. Yeah, my balance is horrible, Misty. And that's what I was like. I can't do that on a good day. I don't, like in the middle of the afternoon or something when I've only been up for 6 or 7 hours. I'd gotten up at like 5 o'clock in the morning that day because my clock's all weird in here. And it's like midnight. I've had a Benadryl, I'm tired. And so anyways, they throw me in the back of the cruiser. They let me use my phone to call Emma to let her know where I was and what was going on. And they let me have my friend Ash come pick up my car. So anyway, they haul me off to jail, 0.1 block from where they arrested me. Everything is really like in town. So they hauled me off to jail and they've got me sitting there and they're booking me. And I'm like, what is this? What is this garbage? Like, I am not drunk. This is ridiculous. I was pissed. I was so mad because I'm like, I just want to go home to my daughter, and so anyways, the booking people, the 2 guys that were booking me. Oh, also I refused the blood test that they wanted to draw blood. And I'm like, absolutely not. You're not taking my blood for this. This is garbage. So anyways, the cop gets a warrant. Mind you, it's like 12:30 at this point, 12:15. They hauled me off to jail and I'm sitting there and, I'm still handcuffed or whatever. And they're putting my information, they're booking me in, they're putting my information in. And I'm like, when am I going to get out of here? This is ridiculous. This is fucking stupid. Like, I'm completely sober. And the booking agent says, well, when the cop finishes his report, he'll send it off to the judge in an email. And when the judge gets the email, he'll set a bond rate. And then when you blow 000, you can get out of here. And I was like, well, let's blow because I want to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, didn't you just do a breathalyzer? I said, no, I refused the breathalyzer, but let me do it right now, right? As soon as I got there. So he's like, oh, okay. So he pulls out the breathalyzer and I blow in it and it's 0.012, as in 0.08 is the legal limit. It's 0.01 because I've literally had 1 beer. And I'm like, not drunk, see? And they just kind of like look at each other and they say, well, it's not admissible in court anyway. If it's not admissible in court, first of all, why do people have to do it if they get pulled over? If it's not admissible in court, that's what I want to know. So anyways, 1 o'clock in the morning, they get the warrant from the judge to take my blood, force me to get my blood drawn. And I'm like, I just want to get the fuck out of there. Literally. I'm just so, anyways, they tell me, oh, our judge is real good about, answering emails all through the middle of the night. So I'm thinking here that I'm just going to be in here an hour or something and then I can get the fuck out of here because this is crazy. They still booked me in, even though the breathalyzer was 0.01 instead of 0.08 to be drunk. Like, they still booked me in. They still, like charged me with DUI. It's so fucking stupid. And then I spent the night in jail. I went into a jail cell and immediately, I mean, I'm a very sensitive, energetically sensitive person, immediately had a migraine. Like immediately, as soon as I got into that like pod, I was in a pod by myself, but immediately had a migraine, and it wouldn't let up the whole time I was there. So 8 o'clock in the morning, they tell me that the judge set the bond at $500 cash. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything with me. I was just on a date. So they have my phone. I don't know anybody's phone numbers. So I call the bail bondsman, because they have bail bondsmen listed in there. I call several different bail bondsmen, and one of the bail bondsmen says that he would take my vehicle title as collateral, right? I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, I'll go look at it sometime today. So I never hear back from him. And at like 1:30 in the afternoon, like I'm calling and calling. They're not answering the phone anymore. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So finally, one of the ladies that was in there, because they have a shared room that everybody can sit in. They have cell phones. Did you know that? Did you know that inmates can have cell phones now? That they literally have like iPhones? I didn't know that. So anyway, sitting there and I'm like, can I please use your phone? I'll put money on your phone. So she lets me use the only phone number I know. The only phone number I know by heart. It's my mom's. So I have to call my mom in Texas and be like, hey, Mom, I'm in jail. Why don't you give me Emma's phone number so I can call her? And so I call Emma, and I call, and my best friend brings my purse and bails me out with my debit cards. And so that's how I spent Friday night and all of Saturday until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I got out of there, my headache started to lift, but oh man, I had so many fucking attachments. Oh man. I was just soaking up so much negativity. It's not even funny. And I'm just like, oh, my head. And it's really hard to protect your energy when you're just bombarded like that. So I know I had said that I would be on Saturday night to do medical scans, but I was in no shape at all to do any kind of readings. I was just still had such a horrible headache. And then Sunday we went to the lake. I tried to do some grounding and clearing and letting the sun heal me and stuff. And then yesterday, headache again. And I'm just like, So I had some friends work on removing attachments while I was just dying of a headache still. And today I feel better. So here we are. Long story long. This is how I spent my weekend. I went to jail. Very weird shit. So several things happened while I was in jail that I thought was very interesting. I don't know if you recall, who all was here Friday night for my readings. I don't know if y'all were here, but Denise, no. I messaged Lisa. Lisa's like, do not go in there. That man messaged me the next day, and I'm like, look, dude, you're bad luck. Staying clear of you. I'm not interested. Could you please go away right now? Oh, yeah, it was crazy. So anyways, if y'all were here Friday night, here's what happened. I was doing free readings Friday night, and I had somebody ask me for a message, and this person is a reader, and they asked me for a message, and they were instantly offended by the message that I gave them, and they made quite a stink and were being a little bit of a nuisance throughout the next 30 minutes of my life, so I blocked them. They did not understand my message, no matter how I tried to relay it, and they just were being a real pain in the ass, so I blocked them. So while I'm spending the night in jail, this person is going around to other people crying about how horrible I was and how mean I was on my live and all this bologna and cheese, and that I was somehow that I was responsible for all of these fake profiles being made, and that I was single-handedly destroying reality. And I thought to myself, I got out of jail Saturday afternoon. I got on I got on Facebook and saw that somebody had gone on my live and was making all these negative comments. And I was like, what's going on? You were here, Sherry? You recall. Well, this person went around and was crying, literally crying to a bunch of other spiritual people that we know in common, and was like really trying to put a bad name about me. Um, and if you were here and you saw the reading, it was not insulting in any way. It was just me telling someone, hey, if you want to expand your gifts, you have to expand your circle of friends. Pretty much the basic message that I was giving. But she refused to understand it. She was very offended. She thought that I was insulting the people that she worked with, and I really wasn't. So anyway, then I come back Saturday afternoon and all hell's broken loose, literally, and I'm supposedly responsible for all this. And I'm like, during the course of the night, I supposedly made fake profiles and got people banned on Facebook, and that I was the one responsible for all this shit. And I'm like, how did I do that when I was in jail? Like, how did I do that if I didn't even have my phone? Like, it was locked up in a locker with the rest of my items. Like, how did that happen? So I look to my being arrested as a good thing in that respect, because here are people trying to say negative things about me without really even knowing that I have an ironclad alibi as to all of that nefarious things that happened to these people. Now here we are, days later, and this same girl is messaging me, begging me to explain my reading to her still, trying to call me, trying to message me. And I'm just like, please leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with that nonsense. I'm here to spread love and light. I'm here to give messages to y'all from the divine. I'm sorry if you don't understand them. Like I try to tell her and I tell other people, if you're not in a space to receive the message, please take a step back from it, go do something else, and then come look at it later and see if it resonates with you, because we're all energy and we're all vibrating at frequencies, different frequencies all throughout the day. Your frequency fluctuates. Okay, it's never the same. It goes up and down depending on what you're doing, who you're around, what kind of activities you're involved in, what you're thinking. Okay, so that's why I tell people, if you don't understand the message, even when I'm doing psychic readings and I'm channeling for people's loved ones, if you don't understand the message, just write it down and maybe look at it tomorrow, or maybe you'll understand when the reading's all done. Just write it down and see how you feel about it later. So that's what I've been going through. And how are all of you? So I think it's just interesting that people, what people choose to believe. But this card just came out when I said that, transformation. So let that be for all of you. Let us all transform. Let us take everything that we have been through, all the things that we've experienced, to bring us to transformation till we can grow and expand as people. The card says the fairies tell you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So, all about my stay in jail. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Mari says she'd love a card. Mari, please share out in order to qualify for a free card today. Okay? Please share out to get a share badge next to your name. Judy, thank you. Those are super cool. Please share out to get a free card. If you're interested in a detailed reading, please send a donation of a minimum of $10. I appreciate you. I do want to remind everybody that I'm going to be touring in Wisconsin in just a couple of weeks. On August 9th, I will be in Millston, Wisconsin at a venue there. And you can find that information on my page. Okay. And there's also a link in the description box to buy tickets for that. I will also be in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin on August 12th. Tickets are still available for that event as well. So that information is in the description box of the video if you click on that, okay? So I'm looking for people with a share badge next to their name. So once you get a share badge, I will give you a free card if I'm drawn to you. So let's do this. Ann Williams. Ann Williams wants a relationship. And we're doing one card, sweetie pie. Okay. Wonderful. Let me give you a card. What card does Anne need to see right now? What is important for Anne? You have the card of tree wisdom. Look how beautiful that is. Let's see what it says. The tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insight and answers through the sounds it makes. Go into the forest, go into the trees, and allow the trees to give you the clarity that you seek. Okay, Simone. Simone sent a donation. Oh, Lisa, you have to share to a public place, sweetie pie. Tanya wants a card. Tanya shared out. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see. No YouTube subscribers. What do you mean, Tushar? Yes, this is a fairy oracle of the fairies. Tanya, what does Tanya need to know? Oh, how beautiful. Tanya, you have the card of friendship. How gorgeous. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Surround yourself with people who are very supportive of you, Tanya, okay? And maybe put a little distance between you and the ones that are not, okay? Okay, I have a donation from Miss Moon, so I need to do a reading for her. Extended reading. You're welcome. Of course you can ask questions. You can ask questions. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to get notified when I go live. These are beautiful cards, aren't they? They are the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. Beautiful cards. Okay. Miss Moon, do you have a specific question or just whatever comes through for you? When is a house going to come through for? Hey, we've talked about this so many times. We've talked about this many, many times, haven't we? And if nothing has changed in your reality, then the answer's not going to change. If you're still doing the same thing and you're on the same path and you're still on the same, nothing is going to change with the answer, okay? So let's see what we have. Let me get the tarot for that, babe. Let's see what we have with the tarot for your question. Simone wants to know when a house is going to come available for her family. I'm seeing a 9. I'm seeing September. I don't think much has changed. I'm not feeling like much has changed. You're going to let go of the current one. Okay. I'm seeing a 9. This card just fell out. Ace of Cups in reverse. You do have to let go of the one that you're holding on to. Okay. Hi, Virginia. Show me the direction for Simone with this house. When is Simone's family going to get a house? What's going on with this house? Show me how to move forward with this house. King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. There seems to be a lot of sadness around this house situation. Six of Cups in reverse. We do have to let go of the house that you've currently got your eyes on. We need to be a little more open-minded. Okay, Temperance. We need to balance what's going on with our life right now instead of, okay, I understand. Okay, this is not a very good market. It is. It is for the best and highest good for your family to let go of your current house. This is not a good market. The Eight of Swords is telling you to be aware that these, not everything here in this reality is for your best and highest good. So I feel like there's a lot of this Temperance card is really talking about patience for you. We need to be a little more patient. The 8 is to August. August tells you to be more patient. Be more patient and be aware of the market fluctuations and what's going on with interest rates. This is what I'm hearing for you. Last card. How do we, sorry, that didn't work out. Okay, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you donating. The Devil in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse. We need to let go of our desire. Okay. Oh, I understand that message because desire is a negative or a lack frequency. Okay. When you have a lack frequency, as in you have a lack of stability, you have a lack of security, having this home for yourself, and you need or you want, or you're putting out that type of energy of need and want, it's a negative vibration. Okay. So we have to release our desire for this. You have to embrace the faith that the universe is looking out for you. You need to embrace the calm and the peace and serenity and know that your house is coming to you. Okay, that everything happens in divine time. You need to have faith in that. You need to have faith in the universe. All right, what does that sound? Okay, and the cards are backing up that for you because they really want you to let go of that desire. Just allow what is for you to come to you. Welcome it, embrace it without any need per se for, the desired outcome. You can want things, but the more you want things, the less control you have over when they come to you. And we need to just release that need to control it. Okay, so I was hearing a 9. I was hearing September. That's just a very short time away, right? So hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, Lisa also made a donation. Thank you, Lisa. What are you doing? Is that my cat? That was weird. I thought my cat jumped out the window, for God's sake. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you. Hey, I'm sending you all the love and positive vibes about your house. I know how unsettling it feels inside of your soul when you need that security, right? I know, I've been there. I understand completely. So just be patient with it, okay? All right, and next we are doing, who did I just say? I feel like she just commented up here. Lisa Marie. Next we're doing Lisa Marie since she made a donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Sherry. It's very comfy and light in a perfect summer dress. As y'all know, I'm a very balanced masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes I'm in shorts and dudes, and sometimes I'm in a dress with sandals. And so, it just depends how I'm feeling that day. You gotta entertain both sides of yourself. Okay, Miss Lisa, do you have a question for the cards? Let's see you. Lisa Marie? General life direction in my upheaval. Oh, baby girl, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. Please share out if you would like to qualify for a free card. We are doing Oracle of the Fairies for you. If you want one free card, you need to share out to get a share badge next to your name. If you would like a guaranteed reading, it's a minimum $10 donation, which is super, super cheap, especially in this economy. What does Lisa need to know? Okay, let's see what we got here. 6 cards for $10, y'all. That's a damn good deal. Let's see. We're starting with Page of Swords in reverse. We're being blocked. We have a lot of our intuition is blocked. We're feeling very stagnant and stuck. There's a lot of unhappiness around you right now. 9 of Cups in reverse. If you could be dealing with some anxiety and depression, this is causing a block in your crown chakra. This is all about fear, anger, resentment, pain, emotional distress. It's all stored in your memory bank, your brain. Okay. 7 of Wands comes out next. This is telling you to protect your bubble, protect your space, to remove anything that is causing you to lose peace from your reality. Okay, it's time for you to protect your space. Definitely, because Knight of Wands is cutting off toxic energy, cutting off people who are not, who don't have your best interest at heart, feeling like your hands are tied. The Justice card coming out, needing to find balance with your internal and external world. Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you're mourning the loss of somebody, if you've just recently lost a relationship, somebody that you had romantic feelings for, if you're having issues with this person. But it just feels to me like you're allowing this one aspect of your life to control everything in your reality. And nothing should have that much control over your life. Nothing should. Okay? So the message from Spirit is to get yourself balanced, remove the negativity that does not affect you personally from your life, and readjust your focus to the positive things that will move you forward out of this distressful situation. Okay? So I hope that helps you, Lisa. I really want your life to get better, but we need to stop letting it all clog up in your brain here. Okay? There's so much going on in your brain that it's just clogged. So much distress. Okay? I really want things to get better for you. I really want things to get better for you. You have a narcissistic husband. Well, there's no fixing them. Okay? They're not going to change. That unless he is actively seeking counseling and help to correct that, it's not going to change. All right? So that one, you need to be aware of that, first of all. Second of all, is that something you're willing to accept? If it's not something you're willing to accept, you need to change the relationship. Maybe leave the relationship because he's not going to change. Okay? So you need to try to decide how to move forward. You're either going to have to accept that this is how it is with him. This is how your relationship is going to be and how you're going to feel for the rest of your life. You're trying to get out. Okay, good. I'm happy for you. It's definitely hard to be with a narcissist. I know Travis was very narcissistic as well. I'm definitely out of that relationship and much better off. Let me tell you what. Life is good, right? So you just have to release all those heavy burdens that are associated with that person. Okay, we're going to get back to the free readings. Since we don't have any more donations, we have to no more donations. We have to share. Why is that being a poop? Where is it? Hold on. Trying to find my live. I lost it. Don't know why it's doing that. Love to you too, my dear. Absolutely, absolutely. I hope everything works out for you, my love. I truly hope that it does. Okay, we're going to go back to the Fairy Oracle for all of you who would like one free card. Please share out so you get a share badge next to your name. And I will pick somebody who has a share badge next to their name to give a free card to. I will only do those who have a share badge next to your name. What does that mean? That means that you need to share out to public groups on your timeline somehow until you get the share badge next to your name. If you want a free card and a little bit of advice from Spirit. Okay. Otherwise, you can always make a minimum donation of $10 if you want to get 6 tarot cards. Okay. Billy Joe Ellis has shared. Thank you for sharing. You have the card of life energy. Look at that. Look at that with her aura, with her energy. Okay. Are you feeling tired right now? Are you feeling drained? Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. It's time for you to work on your shadow, my darling. It's time for you to embrace the light within yourself and allow the shadow to come to the light. Good luck with that. You know, there is never a point, and this might be disheartening for some people. There is never going to be a point in your physical existence, and I say physical, there's never going to be a point in your physical existence where you have shed light on every aspect of your shadow. Your shadow is your subconscious, your unconsciousness. Until you become an enlightened master, ascended, enlightened, we have lightened everything, where you have shed light on everything. That is when you stop manifesting as a physical energy. So as long as you are a human being, you will have shadow work to do. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Billy. Have you done a lot of clearing your energy? Okay, Miss Virginia, I appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing, Coco. Let's see who's next. Miss Virginia. Okay. Let's see what we have for Miss Virginia. What does Virginia need to know today? Virginia, if you missed the beginning, I shared my story of being incarcerated over the weekend. You should always go back and watch the beginning. Go back and watch the beginning. It's a long, drawn-out tale. Couldn't let me have an empty board. Oh, you're so sweet. meet Virginia. I can't wait to meet Virginia. Yeah, yeah. Billy Joe, I explained that earlier in my live as well. I explained why I did not do medical readings Saturday night. I spent the night in jail on Friday, and I got a lot of energy attachments that gave me a migraine, and I was not able to do that this weekend. I had to recuperate from all of the energy attachments that I got in jail. Okay, so people have lives. Sometimes things don't work out the way we want them to. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. I would definitely look at your diet and things that you're eating that might be causing inflammation within you. Okay. Hi, Kristen. Okay, Janice, let me finish doing Miss Virginia. Oh, Virginia, you get 7 cards. Lucky. The star card in reverse is how we're starting out. There's this, a wish that has gone how you feel to be unfulfilled. Something that has been causing you stress is moving into your energy right now. Are you dealing with some self-doubt again? You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. You're dealing with self-doubt and a lack mentality, very down on yourself. 4 of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Girl, what is going on? Feeling unsure of yourself, feeling defeated. You need to work on this, honey, okay? Welcome, Kristen. Thanks for joining. Hi, Kathy. How are you? You need to work on this, honey, okay? Because this is look, real talk. There's a lot going on right now energetically, and I know that some of you know we've been in a spiritual war for several years now. Okay, for several years now, not just the last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's been a long time. Okay, and right now there's just so much going on right now, and so I beg of you, please do not entertain the negativity. Do not entertain it. Do not let it become a part of you. Do not let it become part of your mental process. Yes, the process has been slow, and I see that. This is the very last look. Change doesn't happen overnight. You need to take the steps. Okay, I love you so much. I want you to be healed, but it's the journey. It's appreciating the journey that's going to bring you to healing. Okay, having impatience, feeling stuck. Well, that means that you're about to get a shift. You're about to get pushed. When you're feeling stuck, you're the one keeping you in that space. Okay, so many people come to me, I'm feeling stuck, I don't know what to do with yourself. Let go of your past, let go of where you've been, let go of the space you've been holding on to. Allow yourself to expand. Just let go. You're fighting the current right now. You're fighting the current of life. Okay, let go for your need to control it. Let go for your need for it to be done already. Like, let go. Okay, just let go. So I hope that helps you. I know that it's hard. Just sit back and just allow yourself to be where you are. When you feel stuck, you're impatient to be somewhere else. You're not allowing yourself to experience your journey. That's okay. That's where you need to be right now. That's just, you need to accept where you are. That's where you need to be right now. I know how hard it is to accept that, because when I'm broke, when I'm feeling the energy of desperation, when I'm feeling stuck, all of these things create a lot of negative energy inside of the person, and it causes frustration. That we want things to be different. We want to be somewhere else. We always want to be somewhere else. If you can learn to accept where you are, even if it's just an empty space, that will change. but it's our lack of accepting. Our lack of accepting of empty space. If it's empty, fill it with something. Do something. Go somewhere. Go for a walk. Do something different. If you're just sitting there doing the same shit every day, you're going to get the same outcome. You're going to be stuck in that space. Okay? Open yourself up to a new experience. Try something new. Shift your timeline in some way. Okay? Shift it. Okay, and I had another donation that I had to attend to. Janice? Janice, are you here? I hope that helps you, Virginia. You have to just allow yourself to be Virginia, all of us are alone. Every single one of us is alone. Every single one of us. 1717 is what I see right now. I want you to look up angel number 1717, okay? Because when I said all of us are alone and I looked at your comment, I have 17 people watching and 17 responses. So look up angel number 1717. I said all of us are alone. All right? We're physically alone. We're energetically never alone. Okay? Hi, Angela. How are you? All right, Miss Janice, let's see what we have for you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Virginia. I hope it helps you. Oh, I'm hungry. Who's buying me lunch today? I'm joking. I buy my own shit. That's right. And feeling alone is just an emotion. Lonely and alone. It's just mental mind tricks. Okay, let's see what we got for Miss Janice. This is your experience, Virginia. Okay, this is your experience for the divine. This is what you are experiencing for the divine. If the divine wanted you, $10 doesn't buy much lunch. Not these days. Gosh, I brought Emma to Dairy Queen to get mini blizzards. It was me and Emma and Ash, and we went to get mini blizzards, and it was like $30 for mini blizzards. It's crazy. Okay, let's see what we have for Miss Janice. It's good to see you, Angela. You. Boop. You're down and out. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. You're welcome, Virginia. What do we have for Miss Janice? Whoop, there you go. I will be on tonight at 6 p.m. I'll take a little break and I'll come back later and we'll try to get those medical scans done, and we'll have other types of readings for purchase if people are interested. Okay. All right, Miss Janice, you're starting out with the 9 of Pentacles. This is financial abundance. This is material abundance. This is having a lot of options in your life. You have many different avenues that you can pursue to start a new cycle in your life moving forward. You need to decide what you want to let go of and what you want to cling to and renew again. So if you have partnerships that you would like to keep, make sure you stay in contact with those people. If you have things that you need to let go of, please let go of them. The King of Pentacles in reverse is talking about expending your energy, putting your time and effort into not repeating cycles of abuse, not repeating cycles of heartache and pain. Okay, so the universe is telling you it's time to let go of that. It's time to move on from that. You need to spend some time thinking about what's fair for you, what's fair moving forward, and how you want to experience life What do you deserve out of life? That's what the universe wants to know. They want you to spend some time going inward. The Hermit card is all about introspection and looking within to find the light, to find the epiphany that you need to make good decisions about your path moving forward. Justice is right over here over death and rebirth. And so these two cards together are telling me that it's time for you to let go of the past and do the right. And so I'm going to do a card for you since you shared. Thank you for sharing. What does Carolyn need to know today to help her on her journey? I see this card poking out for you. What is it? Inner child, Carolyn. Look how beautiful. Look at that. Carolyn, the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Embrace your inner child. Allow your inner child to have some fun today, Carolyn. Thank you, Luann. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's shuffle. Who's got the share badge next to their name? Who's got the share badge? If you want a card, you need to have the share badge next to your name. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Maybe go roller skating or something. I don't know. Wouldn't that be fun? Beatrice says, I sent a donation through PayPal. Okay, Miss Ma'am. Let's see what we got for Miss Beatrice. Thank you, my love. You just went swimming with your granddaughter? Woo! That sounds so much fun. What do we have for Beatrice? We're going to do 3 shuffles for you, Beatrice. And 3. All right, let's see what we have for Beatrice. Oh, okay. We got 2 cards coming out already. 4 of Cups with the 7 of Wands. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, Kristen, thank you. Jill, why does your badge never show up? Are you sharing publicly? I just had 3 more cards fall out for you, so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, we're going to go with it. We got your cards. They jumped out. They were ready, Beatrice. They were ready. Look at my damn boob popping out. Got to be careful with this dress. Them girls don't want to jump in. They're out there jumping. It shows now. Yay, Jill, yay. Okay, Beatrice. Starting out here with the 4 of Cups, honey. Is there something that has been weighing on your mind? Is there something that's been bothering you lately or causing some concern for you? Something that has been ruining your peace of mind or testing your peace of mind? Because I feel like with this 4 of Cups, it's like being bummed out, being sad, and it's causing a disruption in the force. It's causing a disruption. I can't speak. Are you having trouble expressing yourself because your Scooby passed away last Thursday? I don't know what that is. Is that your pups? Is that your pupster? That's sad. Is that a person or a pet? Aw. Oh, I understand why you're sad. I understand. That's a bummer. You have the King of Swords in reverse, and this is, it almost feels a little bit angry. It's like this is taking your peace, and you're just so sad right now, and things are just, you need to get back in control. Okay. This King of Swords right now is like, it feels to me, honey, like you're snapping at people, or maybe you feel so out of place. Yeah, that maybe because you have so much going on inside of you, and that you're so sad, and there's so many feelings that you're feeling right now, that perhaps you might be snapping at people, or not using good judgment, with your interactions. Okay, so that's the first message that I'm getting for you, that maybe we need to be more aware of that. Your emotions are kind of pouring out of you in different ways. Okay. And then you have the Emperor card coming up here. This represents fire signs. This represents Aries, of course. And this also represents the divine masculine energy. So perhaps this is a man in your life, or a partner in your life, that has divine masculine energy, that you need to allow them to comfort you during your time of grief. You need to allow them to care for you and to support you right now, because everything is kind of up in the air. You need to allow them to help you heal from this pain. Okay, so do you have somebody that this reminds you of? Somebody that wants you to lean on them, and maybe you're just being stubborn and you're like, oh, I can do it myself. I don't need anyone. The universe is telling you to allow this person to help you carry the burden. Okay. Universe is telling you to lean on somebody that you can trust. Lean on somebody and let them help you through this. Okay? Hope that helps you, Beatrice. It's so difficult to lose one of our beautiful fur babies, especially if you've had them for a very long time and you treat them like children, which so many people do. And it's really hard to lose them. And I understand. And my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry. He's actually an Aries sign. How wonderful. How wonderful that the universe was very much pointing that out to you. Let them help you heal your heart right now. And if for some reason he says to you, hey, let's go get another puppy, the universe is telling you to lean on him. So maybe this is a good suggestion. I don't really know. I know it's hard, and you can't ever think, when you've just lost a puppy, I never want to have another dog. I never want to feel this way again. I know it's very hard. Super duper hard. My heart goes out to you, dear. I'm so sorry going through that. Was this a little brown, like a tan chihuahua? Is it a little tan chihuahua? I just have this little foot trying to scratch me right now. Like, hey, pay attention to me. Hey, I'm right here. Pay attention to me. It was a little, okay. Did your puppy do this, where like he would try to get your attention by scratching your arm, or like, because that's what, like, hey, pay attention to me is what I keep seeing. How cute. Tiny little bark. Your puppy wants you to know that he's okay. Puppy wants, yes, he would cry too. Yeah, he wants you to know that he's okay. He wants you to know that he loves you very much. The Ace of Cups just came out, and it's okay, honey. I know. I know. He loves you very much. Everything's going to be okay. Just give yourself some patience. Give yourself some time to grieve, okay? Give yourself some time to grieve. Okay, Miss Kristen is next. I hope that helps you. Miss Kristen is next. Kristen, where are you? No, he's not. He loves you very, very much. He was trying to get my attention to give you that message. Hi, Miss Kristen. Do you have a question for the cards, or just whatever comes through for you, my dear? You're welcome. If you would like to get a free card, please share out until you get a share badge next to your name. Energy for energy. Whatever comes through for Miss Kristen. All right. Thank you for making a donation today, Kristen. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. Starting with the Fool card and the Empress in reverse. The Hermit. Justice in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Chariot. Have you been having a health concern here recently, my love? Is there something, do you have some type of health concern or something that you're worried about? Life is a mess. I understand. I understand everything seems so upside down right now. I'm being drawn to this flower of life image on this first card here. Okay, the Fool card is all about remaining open-minded, allowing yourself to experience new things and have a childlike energy towards new experiences. But I'm being drawn to the flower of life, and so I feel like what this reminds me of right now is like sacred geometry, the flower of life, and healing. Okay, healing energy. So, does this make sense to you, Kristen? Is there something going on in your life that needs healing? Interestingly enough, I have another card with all of this sacred geometry on it. Okay, again, flower of life, flower of life. This is a two different times. Can you see the images? They're both flower of life. Interesting. Stress, grief, and financial. Okay, the flower. Um, stress can cause a lot of issues with your health, so I want you to pay attention to what's going on here. Okay, so you're feeling very overwhelmed right now. You're feeling a complete lack of control of what's going on in your life. Okay, and the universe is telling you right now it's time to just relax. Honestly, I know it's hard. I when shit gets real and everything's out of whack, it's really hard to relax and just go with the flow. I It's hard to give that message to people when their life is in chaos. Trust me, I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to tell you that. But you're everything is upside down right now, and you feel like you have no control over anything in your life. The Hermit card is coming out next. This is a nine. Okay, the number nine right now. This cycle is almost over for you. Okay, you're at nine, which 10 is completion. So you just have to be patient. You have to sit back, relax, and be patient. This is a karmic cycle that's going through your energy right now. Justice in reverse. We are balancing the scales. Okay, so it could be something in this life that this is attesting to, or it could be something in a recent past life, or any of your past lives that has not been balanced out yet. Okay, this is life. This is how it flourishes. Okay, we have positive and negatives that happen in our life, and they're just constant. All right, and just know that this cycle is coming to completion very soon. You have the World card in reverse. Things are going to get better. And then you have the Chariot card, and the Chariot card is all about speed and balance and balancing right and wrong. If you look here at this card here, you have black and white. You have black and white here. Let me see if I can show you this. You have black and white right here with the horses, and then you have, justice. Justice needs to balance itself out. Right now it's upside down. Okay, so the World card in reverse, you're pretty much at hangman right now. You just have to be patient. Okay, you're having like a hangman moment. World card in reverse, she's hanging by a thread. And I understand that life is fucking hard. It's really fucking hard for a lot of people. I understand. Yes, that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of stress and pain that you're going through right now. It's a lot. And I'm sure your relationship has the strain in your relationship has a lot to do with the grief that you're both experiencing. Okay. Yes, thank you, Shauna. We'll also pray for you, Kristen. These trial by fire is what I'm hearing. Trial by fire. And I feel like these financial situations and all of this, it's like, it's so fucking hard for you right now. And I get that. I get it. Things are going to get better. Okay. You can see here the snake that is making the circle around her. This is a cycle of life. We're at the 9 though. We're almost done. We're almost done. Everything will balance itself out soon. You just please be patient with yourself. Be patient with look, if you're going to keep spamming saying that you already shared, I will just remove you. Okay? You don't have to say it 5,000 times. I will remove you. I put up with no bullshit. Period. If you're going to comment, make different comments, not all the same thing. Super annoying. Pet peeve. Okay. I hope y'all know what do I want to say? I hope y'all know how grateful I am that all of you tune in and watch me whenever I go live. And I hope y'all know how much, angel number 123, by the way. I hope y'all know how much I appreciate all of you who support me on my journey. No, you're not being rude, Shauna. I was talking to the other person who keeps saying the same thing over and over again. I don't like that. Don't spam. Trying to get attention. Don't spam. Hi, Carol. Hi, Patricia. How are you? It's good to see you too, honey. I hope everybody's doing well. It's so good to see you. Oh, I gotta pee. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna do another free card for those of you who have shared out and have the share badge next to your name, Miss Shauna. Miss Shauna, thank you so much for telling people how it works. Well, Delilah, come on in. Okay, Miss Shauna. What do we have for Miss Shauna? Miss Shauna Deloche. Did I say your name right? I don't know if I did. Look at this beautiful fairy. How gorgeous. Look at that beautiful mushroom. Look in a book. Whatever your question is right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you seek will bring the insight. The words you find will bring the insight you need. And what kind of book does she need to look in? This is a book that you will, some kind of education, something of this nature here, Shauna. Something that's going to propel you forward. Something that's going to motivate you. What are you trying to learn right now? What kind of hobbies do you have that you could fine tune yourself, that you could expand your knowledge on? Are you interested in astrology? Because that's what I heard. I heard astrology. I said, what kind of book should she look in? And I heard astrology. So maybe you're trying to learn more about yourself. Believe it or not, astrology books, they have the majority of the information you'll find in an astrology book just tells you basic aspects of your personality. But if you really look deep into your natal chart, it tells you what you're here to learn in this life. It tells you Like what type of relationships would work for you? You are. Okay. Welcome back, Jill. That's what I'm seeing for you to learn about astrology. Okay. Jill, did I give you a card already? I feel like I did. Did I? Maybe you should look into that one. That's a great idea. No, ma'am. Okay. I had this card come out as soon as I said, welcome back, Jill. So this is for you. Okay. Look at this beautiful unicorn with this gorgeous fairy. And this card is purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart. And within it, you will find the answer to your question. What a beautiful card. Beautiful pink and purple. Beautiful energy for you, Jill. Merry Christmas. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Anniversary follower. Oh, look at you following me for more than a year. That's awesome. That is awesome. How is everyone today? Oh, man, I am so hungry. Okay, well, if we are finished with the donations for today and everybody, I am so grateful for you too. Thank you so much. If everybody has gotten their reading that have donated, and several of you have gotten the readings and the free ones, I will be back tonight. Your share badge. The stinking share badge, I swear. Every time. 99% of the time, it happens every time. What am I holding on for, my love? You finding your share badge? Are you looking for it? I just want to remind everybody that's watching that I will be touring Wisconsin in just a couple of weeks. I will be in the eastern part of Wisconsin on August 12th. I'll be in the western part of Wisconsin on August 9th. If you would like to buy, you're going to donate for Kayla Daniels. Okay, honey. I will be in Millston, Wisconsin, August 9th, and I will be in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin on August 12th to do an event in both of those cities where I do spirit messages to your loved ones, okay? So if you're interested in joining me at either one of those places, the links are at the bottom of the description box of this video. Go check it out. Hi, Kathy and LeClaire. How are you? One day at a time, Debbie. One day at a time. Welcome from Glasgow, Scotland, Carol. How are you? Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. Maybe he will, Kristen. I am available for private readings if you're interested. Okay, I have never had any trouble connecting to people's loved ones who've crossed over, ever. Okay, and I do have a special if you're interested in that. The description box shows it's $50 for 30 minutes for one person. Okay, if you want to have two people, then you can both sit in for the reading, and it would be $100 for 30 minutes. Oh gosh, Deb, I'm sorry you're going through that. Been so sick and weak lately and can't figure out why. Oh, the energy has been super fucking intense with so many people, and it's dragging people down physically. I understand that. Hello, Linda Gaines. How are you? Jill, I'm not seeing your friend anywhere. Oh, there she is. Kayla. All right, Kayla, let's do reading for Kayla. If you would like a 6-card tarot reading, it's a $10 minimum donation. The information is in the description box. Had a card fall out for you, which is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So we're going to set that to the side and see how that resonates with the rest of your reading. Kayla, thank you for joining. Is this a new viewer? Hi, Mary from Maine. Thank you for joining. These cards don't want to shuffle. You're having a hard time working things out with other people here. These cards really don't want to blend together. So who are we struggling with right now? Who are we struggling with working together with someone, putting the work in? What do we have for Miss Kayla? I want that card. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yes, you are with your mom. Totally froze. Brand new. Oh, good. Hi, Ashley Marie. Come on in. Yes, you are. Okay. You can't see comments. Swipe your phone to the left or the right. It could be that your comments are hidden and you need to just reveal them. Is somebody sick around you, Kayla? Does somebody have a cough? Because I do not have a cough, but I'm suddenly feeling like I have a very scratchy throat and a cough. I got another card coming out here. 6 of Pentacles with reciprocity. Okay, I feel like you're feeling very overwhelmed right now with the duties and responsibilities that you have, and that people are not sharing the responsibility with you, and it just seems very unfair. And this is causing you to be kind of pissy to these people. Like, it's almost like you're trying to passive aggressively get them to help you. Because 7 of Pentacles here. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Welcome, Miss Mary. Welcome, Miss Sharon. It seems like you're trying to make little comments or trying to get people to help out that are just not helping you right now. And it's like you're trying to figure out what your options are. I have 2 7s next to each other. The divine is trying to give you ideas as well. This is a very uncooperative energy you're around right now, and it's not very fair to you at all. I don't know if this is 2 7s, 1 2 3 7s. Oh my. 777, the number of the divine, and the universe is trying to help you. The universe is trying to guide you and give you patience, because it's very frustrating. Call on your archangels to help you with patience. And this will help clear out some of the worry and stress that you're experiencing. Okay. Ashley Marie, if you would like a guaranteed reading, my darling, it's a $10 minimum donation. There's 4 different ways to pay in the information box of this video. Okay. Yes, I can see that you have a lot of worry and stress because you have the 10 of Wands in reverse, very first card you have coming out. This is you being overwhelmed. This is you carrying other people's burdens as well as your own, carrying everything on your shoulders. You need to bring more people into your life who will give as well as receive, because right now you're not experiencing that. Perhaps it's time for you to delegate and not just use passive aggressive language or snide remarks that are going to try and get people to feel guilty because they're not helping you. That doesn't work. Okay. You need to do Reiki on her. Yes, absolutely. And then you have 3 7s coming out right here. You have the 7 of Pentacles, which is taking the time to put the work in. You have the 7 of Wands in reverse, the Justice in reverse. Like, things are not going the way that they should be. You need to figure out what your options are. 7 of Cups. Stop procrastinating saying something to somebody. You need to speak up. You need to tell them, hey, look, you need to help. This is what you need to do. Delilah. My Facebook page is Misty the Medium with a number 2 at the end. Okay, Crystal, thank you. So it just feels to me, because I have these 3 sevens here, and 777 is the number of the divine, that you need to ask your angels and guides to help you, to figure out a way for you to get your point across, to get people to help you, to get people to recognize that you're overwhelmed, and to lend a helping hand, because it's all about lending that helping hand right here. You see this one person's giving money to the other, and then when the card switches over, they're giving money to him. So you need to find those reciprocal relationships. Okay? Find people who are going to help you because they want to, which makes a lot of sense why this 3 of Pentacles came out in reverse. This is you feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. All right, what do we got for Miss Crystal? There's still a lot in your energy that can be cleared out, though. I just feel like you need to have healthier boundary lines with people, that you carry too much of other people's burdens, too much responsibility for other people's stuff. Okay? Maybe not, Jill. Maybe not. My cards don't want to shuffle for you either, Crystal. What is going on here? Let's see. Okay, Crystal. What do we have for Crystal? What does Crystal need to know? What do we have for Crystal? What does Crystal need to know? My attention was drawn to the card of communication and the King of Wands in reverse. Communicating with somebody that makes us feel bad. Communicating with somebody that makes us feel like we are at the mercy of them. Justice in reverse coming out with the 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh, no, Justice is upright. I'm sorry. Justice is upright with the 6 of Wands in reverse coming out for you right out the gate. Those came out together. So strange, yes, told Kayla boundaries. Kayla is my daughter-in-law. Oh, wonderful. Debbie said it froze on her a couple of times too. It might just be my internet. I don't know. My internet is not the best, even though it's supposed to be 5G, which I hate 5G, but it's not the best since I moved, I tell you what. All right, let's see what we got here. 6 of Wands in reverse. Not feeling recognized for what you're doing right now in your life. Not feeling recognized for all the good that you're doing. Not getting the attention that you deserve. Crystal. Feeling like you have to tell people and constantly remind people. 7 of Swords. Feeling like you have to make a spectacle of yourself. Feeling like you need to defend where you're at. Energetically, emotionally, mentally. The Emperor coming out. This is a very strong-willed individual, somebody who likes to be the boss. This could be your husband. This could be an Aries, since we have the Emperor here. You do feel that way all the time. Okay. What cards am I using right now? I'm using the Light Seers deck. Mary. This is an Aries. Okay, this also represents somebody who's the boss, somebody who's in charge, the person that makes the decisions. Making the next move is what I just heard. So you're trying to figure out what move to make. Why do we need to be validated is what I just heard. King of Pentacles in reverse. What does this King of Pentacles represent? Show me. 2 of Cups in reverse. Toxic relationship, twin flame relationships, toxic cycles, toxic people. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Cups in reverse. You know who the boss is. Okay. As long as you know. I don't know what it's for. Hi, Sharon. Toxic relationships. Two of Cups in reverse. This could be a twin flame relationship. Somebody that you've given a lot of your time and energy to. Somebody that you've given all your love to. It seems to me like this person is not acknowledging all of the work that you've put in to healing yourself. This person is not giving you the credit where the credit is due. That's what I'm seeing. Thank you, Jill. It's time for you to look at this from a new perspective. I honestly feel, Crystal. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I just heard. When I saw this card, to look at it from a new perspective, I feel like this person might be a little envious. Okay? Perhaps they're not acknowledging all the progress that you made and the work that you're putting in because they still need to do the work and they still need to make some progress. Okay, you lost a very good friend. And so this person, don't look at it like, why won't they acknowledge everything that I've gone through, that I've done for myself, all the work that I've done, this twin flame relationship or toxic friend, they're envious of the progress you made. They're envious of where you're at in life. And so just send them lots of love, because it's hard for people to walk around being envious and stuck in those lower vibrational energies. Okay? Send them lots of love. Just know that it's not anything personal. They're just envious of where you're at or what you have or something. Just try to look at it in a different way. Okay? All right. With that being said, if nobody else wants to make a donation right now, I'm going to take off until about 4 or 5 hours from now. I will be back. It's 1:45 right now in Sturgis, South Dakota, and I will be back this evening to do paid readings for y'all, okay? I can't wait to see you either, Teresa. Did you already get your tickets? Make sure you buy your tickets so you don't end up not getting in. There's only 60 tickets that can be sold in Millston. It's a small venue, okay? So make sure you buy your tickets. David says he wants a reading. You did. Yay! Hi, Beth. Thank you for joining. Okay, David. I will get your cards while you do that. Good to see you. It's good to see all of you. Am I doing one-on-one? When I go to Wisconsin, I am going to be available for private group readings or one-on-one readings, but those need to be booked in advance so I know my itinerary. So yes, I will be available for private one-on-one readings between for the 10th and 11th and the 13th and the 14th. I will be traveling. Beth, my darling, this is going to be moss agate right here, and this is Herkimer diamonds. Okay, what do we got for David? David. What does David need to know? What does David need to know? For when I go to Wisconsin, Crystal? Is that what you're talking about? When I go to Wisconsin, it's $150 for a one person for 1 hour. Just a general for David. All right, let's see what we got for David. What does David need to know? Starting out with the Hierophant in reverse. This is card number 5. We've been through this struggle and we are breaking away from it. That's what I heard for you just now. This is also breaking the chains with something that you had made a commitment to. This is expanding yourself or feeling like you might be going backwards, feeling like you have to do things alone and that you can no longer depend on other people. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse. You have the Two of Swords. You are blinded to the truth. You need to take your blindfold off and see the situation as it truly is. The Tower card coming out with the Nine of Wands in reverse. You are dealing with a serious struggle right now. What is going on with David? My goodness. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an issue of control here and needing to let go of your attachment to this connection. Okay, I'm feeling like you feel like you're doing this alone. You feel like you're the only one putting in the work. You feel like you're the only one invested. And with this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like you're tired of trying. You don't want to do this anymore. Okay. Bye, Carol. Hi, Sharia. How are you? Does this make sense to you? Hello, Chloe. How are you? Does this make sense to you? Like, what is this connection that you need to release? Hi, bud. Long time no see. I feel like there's something here that just makes you feel at a disadvantage. Did you change jobs? Hi, Tammy. How are you? Because this feels like, it almost feels like this might have something to do with a job. Struggling with my anxiety around work. Okay, I feel like you've asked me a few times about changing jobs. And hi, Sarah. And I feel like perhaps it might be time for that, because if it's causing you all this anxiety, there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. Let me just ask the cards. I'm going to shuffle all of these cards together, and I'm going to do a yes or a no. Get my cards. I just dropped one. How are you, Miss Sarah? Let me ask these cards. Is it time for David to leave his current job? Is it time for David? I gotta do 5 shuffles. 3, 4. You're at the beach. Oh, that's awesome. It's time for David to leave his current job. Let's see. Okay, it's not time yet. It's so weird because as soon as I split the deck, I had another. It's not time yet. But I do feel like this anxiety that you're struggling with because your job, it just feels like you need to start looking for something different. Okay, I just feel that in my soul that that the time is going to be approaching here soon where you're going to need to know 100% that you have like an alternative, because it just feels to me like this situation is getting more stressful as the weeks go by. And I know it's because there's like restructuring going on within your company, right? Isn't that what it is? And it just feels to me like there's a lack of information here, and that you might need to have a backup plan is what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, it's a dress, Sarah. Look at how cute this dress is. Hold on. Look at my pretty dress. It's like ankle length. Been camp and not always good service. Oh, that's okay, Tammy. I understand. That's all right. I totally understand. Don't even stress. Okay, so that's what we got for you, David. So I hope you take that under advisement. Bud's at the beach, but I'm jealous. I want to be at the beach. Man, do I want to be at the beach. Whew. You're welcome, David. Thank you for donating. I appreciate you. I really want to be at the beach. Okay, well, if anyone else doesn't want to get a tarot card reading right now, I'm going to get going because I am starving to death. I got to go get something to eat. Alrighty. I love you all so much. Like I said, if you're interested in seeing me in person at my events in Wisconsin, I will be in Millston, Wisconsin, August 9th at 7 p.m. doing readings, and the information is in the description box. And I will be in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin on August 12th at 7 p.m. I think I'm at the VFW there. And the Millston location only has seating for 60, but the Fond du Lac seating has seating for up to 200. So if you're going to get your tickets for Millston, please get them. Don't wait till the last minute because I can't guarantee that you'll be able to get in. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed the show today, and I hope you enjoyed the readings, and I will be back this evening to do more paid readings